It's time for another RococoLoco fucking stream, yo. Hi, hello. Welcome in. Hi. Let me hit fucking refresh because I always forget to do that before I fucking start. Hi, hello. It is I, RococoLoco, your Rococopunk space of anthropologist, here to study human beings through their media like video games, TTRPGs, and so much more. And today, we're doing Rococo Versus the World. As per usual, I've got people here already. Fuck yeah. Yo. Okay, let's do it in order. Hi, Mari. Hi, Bryn. Hi, Zeracles. Hello, Grim. Hello, Irish. Hello, Winter. Everybody's here. Fuck yeah. Everybody's fucking here. Yes, today we have things we need to do, but yes, thank you for the shout outs. Yeah. So today we have I finished my audio drama. I finished it. I finished editing it yesterday, and I just sat down and cranked out the cover picture today. It's not what I wanted it to look like, but it's fine. It will function. Also have ice cream. Love me eating ice cream while you guys watch it. Yes. So, how are you guys doing? I know it's been so long since you have spoken to me. It's been so fucking long, as if you weren't there on the Discord yesterday, like last night. By the way, guys. Oh wait, 25 stream streak. Let's fucking go. You fucked up that Rice Krispie treat? Yeah, I could fuck up Rice Krispies, bro. Ugh. Making the Rice Krispie squares from home is so fucking good, dude. So fucking good. I once had one, and they put somebody who once upon a time used to be a friend. They had made like a champagne cream, and they put it on top. It was so fucking good. What was I gonna say? I don't fucking remember. I'm about to fucking bust, bro. So this ice cream I got, it's made from like local milk and cream, bro. I got the praline and cream one. Fuck, this shit slaps, bro. It's so fucking good. I was like, I need it right now. I don't care that I'm streaming. I need this shit right the fuck now in my mouth. Rococo, cream in mouth, live on stream. Yeah. So anyway, how was the tart? The tart was good. It was really good. It wasn't like, I didn't put like tons of sugar in it or anything. So it was like just like the natural apple flavor with the like butter crust pastry on the bottom. But I got some regular vanilla ice cream to put on it because I still have some left, you know. I can put some other cream in your mouth. Insert moon laugh. Oh, thank you for the fishy time. Yeah. Moon's laugh. Yeah. Yes, yesterday we watched Iron Giant, and then also we ended up watching fucking the fuck, now I can't remember the thing because I'm thinking about ice cream. Iron Lung, because it's the day of Iron Giant, then Iron Lung. Fucking amazing. Oh, I love that movie so much. Can I just say, YouTubers making movies, it's gonna be so much more of a banger than like fucking whatever bullshit bitch. Hollywood gives. I love you too, bitch. I love you too. Bitch. Yeah. And other updates? No, pretty much just working on the video thing, which I was like, I need to sit down and finish editing it because I'm like, it needs to come out. Well, we need to premiere it on Friday and it comes out on Saturday. So it was like, I need to grind on that. So that's all I did yesterday was work on it. And then today was just work on the picture. Again, I had ideas for what I wanted the picture to be, but my slow ass brain and, you know, being a perfectionist, it was not working. But we got whatever. So I do have it. I'm wondering if I should wait a little bit before we get into it. But I do have it ready for the premiere. Hi, Marlon. Hi. Yes. So I'm gonna do that thing. Well, okay. So you know what I did this time? I put it in the watch party screen because I need to use watch party for something other than just using it for my schedule. Because I made it for watching videos, and so I should watch videos, and I made a video, so we should watch it. So I put it there. What that means, you'll see my face. So I'll just be sitting here having my ice cream. I've had my ice cream. When should I do it? Should we start doing the map stuff first, or should we do that first and just knock that out of the way, or should we wait so maybe more people come in? I don't know. What do you guys think? What do y'all think? Why not just start early? Start the video early? I mean, I could. You want to see? Yeah, instead of doing it later. But if other people come in and be like, well, you missed it, I guess you're gonna have to go and watch it tomorrow. I'm impatient. Okay. Play it later too? No, we're playing it once. We're playing it once on the stream. Okay. And then for anybody who missed it, they can watch it tomorrow when it premieres, because I need views for YouTube to recognize me as a person. So again, also, after I show it to you today, please tomorrow, please watch it so that I can get, give it till 10:30. Okay. So we'll give it like 30 minutes or 20 something. Okay. Yeah. Let's wait until I second playing it later. Okay. You know what? I have a poll feature. Oh, now there's gonna be an ad break. Okay, when the ads are done, we'll do a poll. You want to see it 2 times? You fucking okay. If you guys, if there's the same fucking people or here at the end, I'm not redoing it. But okay, fine. What we'll do is after the ad, we're gonna sit together and we're gonna watch it while I eat my ice cream and mute it for myself so I don't have to listen. And oh, I can turn off hearing it. I can turn off hearing it on my side. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that so I don't have to be subjected to hearing myself do the thing. It's one thing when you edit and you're listening to yourself while you're editing. It's another thing to listen to yourself with other people there. It's different. It's fucking different. Okay? It's so fucking different. All right. We're gonna switch over to just watching or watch party screen, yeah. And we're gonna listen to it, yeah. Here, you know what? Here's a little bit more of me too, yeah. Here, yeah. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you. I am nervous. Thank you for the fish. Oh my god. Maybe I should. No. It's fine. I'm like, what should I do? So, I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna pause the music. Okay, I have it here. I'm bro, I'm so fucking all right. Anyway, we're gonna watch it. Hi, Philip. So you came at a perfect time. Wow, I was about to do the premiere for the audio drama. Yes, you're gonna hear it. So I'm gonna have to listen to it at the beginning so that I make sure that it functions properly, and then I'm gonna turn it off for me. and you guys can listen. Yeah, is that okay? Everybody good? Make sure you have your whatever, your drinks, your snacks. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it now. All right, I'm hitting play. Careful now. Oh my, there you are. Welcome back to the world of the conscious. Don't move so quickly, sweetie. The drugs are still wearing off. You must be so stiff like that, no? Well, I'd unchain you, but... You feel that throbbing in your head. That injection I gave you tends to give people wicked headaches. Just relax, sweetheart. Alrighty, I believe some intros and explanations are in order. You can call me Rosie. Yeah, we're gonna go with Rosie. Wait, Rosie? What kind of kidnapper is called Rosie? Not much of an evil name, is it? Rosie. Ooh, Rosie. Although, who'd expect a Rosie, right? That sounds like a perfect name for a super secret kidnapper. Right. So, you must know why I'm here. Or rather, why you're here. You owe good old Mr. Grayson some serious cash. And you've missed, what was it? 2 payments? Naughty. Sweetheart, you must be quite fucked in the head to think you could borrow cash from the Mr. Grayson and miss out on payments. Not very smart, are you? See, if it were me and my cash, you'd be strung up by your intestines on the overpass. See, look, I've got the knife just for that. Wait, maybe, like, I strung you up by your intestines, but, like, I put you in a tutu and some clown makeup. Ooh, you would look so good in orange and blue. Like, just some, like, orange circles on your cheeks and maybe, like, blue triangles on your... Oh, wait. Whoopsie. I'm going on a tangent again. Mr. Gray did tell me that I gotta stop doing that. Sorry, I just like to talk. A bitch likes to talk, you know. Anyways. Mr. Grayson said that you had 2 options for you to pay him back. So I would listen up and listen very carefully, love. First option, I call our special doctor down from upstairs, and he cuts open that pretty little body of yours. You've got some organs in there, right? They can fetch a pretty penny on the market. You know, we've done this before, and you've got about like, maybe like a 30% chance of surviving, I think. Don't quote me on that, but like most people die. And even if you did survive, I mean, you're barely going to be alive, so you might as well just wish that you were dead. Option number 2, You work with me, the amazing, hot, and sexy Ray Rosie. That's the name I gave myself. That's right. You can sign that precious life away and work for Mr. Grayson under me. You know, there'd be a bunch of paperwork, you know, other legal shit you'd have to sign. It's all legal, of course, I promise. Mr. Grayson has some judges wrapped around his pretty little finger. So don't even think that there's some legal loophole you can jump through. Somebody tried. Look, I have the papers right here. There we go. This is all of the legal documents, but we all know you are not reading all of this. I did bring a pen, just you need to sign where I tell you. That is, if you choose this option. I'll give you like 30 seconds to choose which option, you know, surgery, 30% chance of living, or you work with me. And begin. Time's up. What is your answer? Good little sheepy sheep. I knew you'd want to work with me. Oh, there we go. Let me just take that from you. All right, my sheepy. I'm going to give you this pen, and I'm going to unlock your hand so that you can sign. Oh, and darling, if you ever think about stabbing me with this pen, I will push you onto your belly and cut out your lungs from your back, blood eagle style. There you go. Now I'll point out where you need to sign, and you'll just sign there. Okay, so first name here, last name, yep. Okay, and then name here, and here, and here, just initial here, and right here. Yeah, perfect. Fantastic. Good little sheep. All signed and good to go. I knew you'd choose right. Great, and now you're under the care of the greatest Ray. Second to Mr. Grayson and his lovely enforcer. So now here's the thing, newbie. This location is still a secret. Yeah, you're still brand new, so I'm going to have to knock you out. But don't worry, I'm not going to use the meds again this time. Yeah, so you will have less of a migraine when you wake up. Don't worry, though. We're going to have fun, Scamp. So much fun. Welcome to the team. Bye. Okay. Well, it's done. I did it. Yippee. Okay. All right. It's done. I turned it off for me, so I didn't have to hear it because I put it in OBS. Yes. There we go. So, wow. Thanks for piping me, Irish. Thank you for piping me. I hope you guys like that shit. So anyway, oh, my tracking. Oh, there we go. So we did it. It's done. It's done. Yes. Wait, hold on. The good. Wait, hold on. You can't hear it. What the fuck? Hold on. Wait, why is it always fucking break every time? Wait, hold on. Now I have to listen to him. Oh, fuck. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Why did it not fucking play for you guys? Now I have to subject myself to that again. Hold on. What the fuck? I'm just torturing myself. It's crazy. Hold on. Why is it picking up the fucking wrong? Mix it up. There's only one. Hold on. I have to play it for you. Give me a second. Thanks for lurking, Grim. You had to sit here and listen to that. Hold on. Now I can play the thingy. Let's see if this works. Yeah.
Maury is my amazing mommy, and I am nothing but a good little puppy with a fluffy tail that goes arf arf on my hands and knees.
Can you tell I already regret adding that in? I already regret adding that in because I have to hear it twice because it never fucking works the first time. And he's right in my ear, but I did it to fuck with y'all and also fuck with him. But now he's not even here. So now I have to subject myself to like a week of just listening to that before he gets to see it. It's crazy. Anyway. Thanks. How did you guys like it? How do you guys like it? Hi, Star. Oh my God, Star. You came in too late. You literally just missed it. You just fucking missed it. The audio drama. Oh, Star. Oh, you literally missed it by like a minute. You were listening. Oh, okay, thank God. Decent. It was quite unique from what I've listened to before. See, that's what I try to do. My big thing. Okay, see, my big thing. We have to watch it. No, you definitely missed most of it. Gonna have to rewatch. Well, Marlon, it comes out tomorrow on YouTube. When I start streaming is when the premiere hits on YouTube. You know. I was eating ice cream while it was playing. It premieres tomorrow on on YouTube. You guys got the pre-screen because I love my Faes and you Faes get everything, you know, ahead of schedule. So yeah. So anyway, I try to make things different. Sing it again on here. You think it'll be better sing it? No, you just want me to play it again. I'm not, and then see me fucking struggle through it. I turn that shit off, but it's awkward knowing that y'all are hearing it. And every so often I turn it back on for me so I can just make sure that it's working. Yeah, so anyway, I try to do something different than I think a lot of ASMRs because I want to do like, you know, editing. You're setting a scene because it's an audio drama. So here's a scene and you're moving around, or rather I'm moving around this time. Last time you were moving a little bit, but now I'm moving around because you're chained and all that stuff. And you got hit in the head in the end and fucking passed out and whatever, you know. I try to make it interesting. Interesting. Yes. So do a bit more Casino Royale Le Chefir in the story. Well, I'm gonna have to search that up. I'm gonna have to search that up. I'm only finding out about these now. Yes. So this is my second one. I made one other one, which you will see on YouTube if you go on my YouTube channel, which I can. There's a command I set up actually. Where did I put it? Where did I fucking put it? Yeah. It's on. Well, it's not. I don't have it set to like YT. I have it on a timer actually. I think I can just make it. There we go. So yeah, it says it's releasing tomorrow. But if you follow the link, you'll still get to my channel and the other one's there. You know, kicking my feet. Yeah. So it premieres tomorrow, and there's the other one that was there. We also watched on stream together, which I'm very proud of. That was my very first one. I've never, mind you, never done any audio work ever. I've never edited audio ever like this. So I'm learning as I go. Okay, I'm learning as I go, and I just make everything. I do everything, and write the fucking script. That's why I'm always like, help me come up with ideas because I need to write something and then I have to produce it. But yeah. So shall I pull up the map and we can pretend that we're actually doing the thing that we said we're gonna do? Yes, I have it ready. Yes, Rococo versus the World. For all the new people who haven't really been here for this part, which is funny because yeah, I've gotten a few people since then. Rococo versus the World is a world building series I do where we make the map and the worlds on stream together. There is a wiki that you can look at that I update in real time. Yeah, you can look at it at any point of time. There's a link, and you'll see me working on it. So we make so many cool things together. The lore, the continents, we built it together. I think we're actually getting quite far in before we start building like the actual towns and stuff. I think like we have the beginnings of the towns and stuff, but we don't have like, I mean, like we can finalize some details. We probably should finalize details now because we have a lot of them. We still have these little bit here, but we still have a lot of it. But yeah, this is a campaign idea for whoever wants to use the fucking map. You can use it. It is completely free. We all own it. I don't own it. We all own it. It's a community project. I'll actually walk through the wiki because it's been a hot minute. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. So that's not the right one. Hello? Why are you looking at my back end? Why are you looking at the back end? Hold on. That's not it. There we go. Now it works. Yes. So we updated on stream together. And you can see all the progress of everything that we've ever done up until this point. We're currently in the continent of Eldenor. Where I do everything, and you can see every single past map up until this point. I posted after every stream, we post the map to show all the things that we worked on so you can see the progress and when we did it. Last time was June. It's been a month. It's been a fucking month. But we were doing a lot of stuff, to be fair. Yes. 3 streak, let's go, Zerglies. Yeah. Kingdoms, we're starting to fill out the kingdoms a little bit more. This is literally, if you see me brain dumping things, it's on here. This is me just fucking stream of consciousness on stream. Everything that we talk about, you'll see me right in here. And then the idea is to take that info and put it into the proper sections and then clean it up. And it's an official like page that we built, you know. We worked on a bit of Erodentia. And then last time we were working on Winrin and like the relationships between Winrin and Erodentia and you know, tabaxis versus shifters and all that and why they don't work together and in lore and stuff. Yeah. Enjoy your Lurk Star. Yes, so that's what we did last time. You said my ears? yeah. No, take your time. I think we actually have a very good lineup of monsters and pretty fleshed out and how they came to be. Yeah. So we actually did a pretty good job at setting up a lot of this stuff. I think the biggest thing was actually just working on like a lot of the backstories for the different places. So we have the main backstory of Winrin already done. Erodentia, we have kind of like the main, well, I don't know if it's main backstory, but we have the main makeup of Erodentia. A little bit of Langenberg, I believe. And how they've like adjusted to the after the Fae incident. We did a bit of, actually, we surprisingly did a lot with Bakarakan as well. We still need to do Stonehand and Rips Revlis. as well as Elgun Aurelius Gunel. But we working on it. I'm actually, it's nice coming back after, working on it so much and looking back at the map, and I'm like, actually the map's not bad. Before I was like, oh, the map's gonna be so I can't do this. I don't know how to make fucking shit and all that, I don't know how to do anything. But looking back on it, it's not bad. It's not a bad map, don't you think? It's not a bad map. Right. So, yeah. How about we switch gears? We did a little bit of Winrin. Aerodentia, I put a bit of stuff in there. We did do, well, I did in Aerodentia some relationships between different places. We can pick a new place and do a little bit of stuff on that one, yeah. So we did Aerodentia, we did Winrin. What shall we pick next? We got Langenberg. We could work on like the main section. It's like Langenberg. We still need to name these ones. We have more dwarven outposts up here. Right. We need to figure out what these are. Let's see. Did I write anything about like a name? I don't think so. Let me look through here. Let me zoom in so y'all can actually see the text as I work on it. Can you go away? Yes, I know they can see it. All right, who cares? Oh, this is a little bit more about the sandy areas, the desert areas, yes, which I need to put in its own section as well. Let's see. The desert hags. Oh my god, remember that? Desert hags. Oh yes, we had different types of hags. We had the desert hags, and then we had bog hags that were by Bakar Khan. Remember? Oh my god, there's hags everywhere, dude. I love it. I fucking love hags, bro. You don't understand. We have that mushroom orc. Okay, so I don't think we really did anything with that section there. I know that we said that we're going to put a lot of dwarves in this section. Dwarves here between these places. So we need to think about what that could be. These dwarves. I know I had like major walking routes plotted already. Are we going to make the dwarven lands turn to candy? Yes, I do remember that there was a candy element to it. I don't know if it was fully candy, but I know that there was candy involved. Like a crystal, like almost like a rock candy kind of thing. That was a long time ago, so I'm trying to remember where we wrote stuff like that. Hold on. So we started going off of the Bakar Khan, and then I love Rapes Revelist. Oh my god, thank you for piping me, Mari. Thank you. Might the map be expanded to become square? We could, I mean, hold on, let me zip out. Because I know we were gonna try doing the thing I guess it would be expanded vertically because it's like it's mainly like, well, okay, we say it's a continent, but I kind of drew myself into a corner with this section, did I not? Although it could be like how it's like Asia versus Europe thing, even though they're the same fucking, you know, they're connected. So, you know, it's not like it's a fucking new land, you know, it's not like it's a new land, but we all delude ourselves into thinking it's a different land. It's not a fucking different land, but it's fine. You know what I mean? Like we're saying that this is a continent, but like really it's just part of a continent, you know? You know? I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. We're just pretending that they're different places. Like different continents, but they are technically on one fucking piece of land. You know, it's one big, huge piece of land. Anyway. So like up here, I would imagine it'd be more this way. So it would be more square. What is the size of my canvas? Change map size. Oh, I had it like this. Interesting. So if I anchor it this way, cannot be undone. That's great. We love that. We love to see that. Because if we do it by like a square, right, that was gonna work well with the other program that Philip got me, that we could try to map out like with the water and everything. So getting this set up to a 1x1 would be pretty good. If I anchor it this way, it will go upwards vertically, I think. 1920 by 1920. What the frick? Wait, hold on. Why did that do that? Why did it go like this? Wait, I said anchor it to the bottom. The fuck? Oh, because it's locked. That it's locked. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's okay. There we go. I fixed it. I see it as the maps in Final Fantasy 14 fogging up the unexplored lands on the. Ooh, we could do something like that. So this is where we ended the map before, right? So if it's like a 1x1, because this could be like a major section of the map. You know what I'm saying? I would have to redo the water. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, how would we approach this? What if it was like a cove type shit? This is kind of. This is getting cold, so I would assume that part of this is like part of the essentially North Poles, right? Right? This would be like the North or South Pole. I assume it's the North, considering how we're building it. So like that's like that, and it's just like fucking water. You know what I mean? We could do something like that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Because like if it went like this, because I know that it keeps going up, right? You like it? I know, right? It's like I know that the mountains goes up this way. Why is there a star here? Who said you could be there? Let me grab the land. Right. So have the cats play with some string and use it in shape as a landmass. Oh, we should do that next time. We should do that next time. Actually, I get a 1x1 sheet and then fucking make them like fuck around with it and then just like plot the points. That would actually be slay. That would be slay. Okay, maybe we might do that next. Okay, I'm going to, because this is mountains. What if there was like a So okay, so you know how there would be like a, this is already Arctic, right? So you know how there's like a North Pole usually? Imagine it's connected to the thing. Like imagine it connects. Like say this is part of the North Pole, right? Let's imagine this is the, let's imagine, I don't know. In terms of like, let's say on our current map, let's pretend that this is like where Europe is, right? Like, everyone's included in this project. Yeah, get the cats in there. Okay, so like imagine in the map, say this is around where Europe is, except it's higher. So like this is like approximately where like Norway and Sweden is, like around here, and it's going up, right? So imagine it does actually connect to the North Pole, right? Imagine for a second it actually connects, you know? Imagine. Why is this smooth? Why is it smooth? I don't like that it's smooth. Oh, it's because I'm not using this, but this is slow as fuck. So we're just gonna we're gonna paint it, right? We're gonna paint it, and then, and then, and then we're gonna do that. What if we just kept, what if we just started like this and just kept extending the fucking map? Then this file size becomes like absurdly large. But imagine that we just ended up doing it that way. Wouldn't that be that'd be kind of crazy? Like we just keep extending it. Who followed me on YouTube? Somebody I just gotta follow on YouTube. Fuck yeah. I don't know if you're watching me over here on stream, but thank you for coming. Thank you for following. Okay, so let's say the land goes up here. I don't like all this open space, but it could be, like, for instance, what if it's a, well, this is the north. There's like an ice thing, and there's like a fucking another part that pops out from this side. You know? Like it comes out from there. It could be something like that. What do you think? But I feel like, wouldn't it be kind of cool to have like a land bridge that connects to the North Pole? Like, wouldn't that be kind of cool? Well, the North Pole would have to extend over the map because it's a circle. Because the world is round. Yeah, the world is round. So it would like extend this way. So it's like an ice place. You know, you get what you're picking up what I'm putting down. I feel like we'd have to make another snapshot of just straight down from like the North Pole. The North Pole as the center. Mm. More. I think our next, yeah, we'll probably just keep extending. The maps are actually quite, I think, lightweight on the computer. The program's not like super heavy or anything. So, what do you guys think? If there's like a giant ice peninsula. Hmm? Like an ice peninsula, but there's only like a very special type of creature that lives there, and it's like a long and slender ice peninsula. You know? I'd be able to map this out in terra firma without having to compromise. Let me see. Let me pull up terra firma. Wonder how we can like fast edit. Let me see. Stream sale is over. You know, I didn't really get that much from the stream sale. I mainly just bought games for other people on it. That's so funny. Terra Firma Do. I've got tea too. I just had ice cream and now I'm having tea. Fire and ice. Let's go. Let's see. Which screen is it going to open on? Who knows? Let's see. I do think like while it's like pulling up slowly, I do think having like maybe like a I don't know, like an ice peninsula would kind of be kind of cool. It's like a long and skinny, like a long and skinny Greenland, you know? A little cunty, you know, a little cunty island. Has somebody else have read The Terror? Hello, Terraform, are you gonna open or what? Hello? Let me turn it off and turn it back on again. Let's see. Whenever it fucking decide, why is it not open? Hello? Why is it taking so long? Is it like behind my screen? No, it's not. I don't even see it pop up on the bottom. Hello? Oh, it's running an install script. Why does it have to do that? I installed it. I guess there was an update that I missed or something. Maybe a patch. You play me up like a Nintendo. There we go. There we go. It's fucking opening. There it is. Okay, let me set it to a different screen. Perfect. There we go. We got it. Okay. So I got Terraform up here. We're missing sea monsters. We do need to add. Give me a second. Let me put this on this side. Baby, baby, you play me out like a Nintendo. I'm down. I'm on it, boss. I've been thinking about it while on the walk to 7-Eleven. There we go. I'm pulling up Terra Firma right now because we're gonna try doing a sandbox. Right, because the thing is about 5x5. Let's turn off rainfall for right now. Let me see if I actually set this up right. Let me see if I set this up right before I switch the screen over. Because I still need to like... And let me add a thingy. Window capture. Terra Firma. Oh, who said you could be that big? Okay, so I want to see. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, we'll do that. Why is the screen off? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Anyway, let me put him back below where he's supposed to be, because that's just some fucking bullshit. Who said you could be this big? Huh? Who said you could be in front of me? Huh? That's some bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit. I never said you could do that. Huh? Oh, it went in the memes folder. All these hoes are bringing me down. How do we feel about a crustacean style sea monster? Yes. That's how we feel. That's how we feel about it. Okay, so ideas. So we could take the map that we have and place it with this one. Hold on, I'm trying to see if there's a way for me to like arrange this that you guys can see both at the same time. So there's that. Layered with transparency. Oh, the fuck is this? What am I touching? Terraform is there. There you are. Okay. Let me zoom out. Yeah, you think I would know how to set transparency in this fucking thing? You think? You think I would know? You think I would fucking know? Unfortunately, I do not know. Can I trim? I can. Oh, see, look. My brain is braining. The brain is braining. The brain is braining. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So we've got this map. Why is it not updating on your screen? Hello? This is some hateful bullshit. Why is it not updating on your... I'm like moving the map around and y'all is not seeing it move. What the fuck is going on? You're not seeing me like zoom in at all. What's weird? I've toyed with making the map you've made. Make it black and white to import it. Import it into... Oh, so you can like upload it? So you can upload the black and white map version and then send it in and it generates it? That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool to do. Because it might be easier. Like, what if we finish up the landmass on the main map first and then import it in? Otherwise, it's going to look a little bit weird, wouldn't it? I don't know why it's not updating on the OBS though. Like, I'm moving the screen around and you're not seeing it. Hello? And then my things on the side are not... Hello? The fuck? Where's all my fucking things? Did I press something? Oh, okay, there we go. There's the hub, but y'all are not seeing it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll build the new base in Wonderdraft, and then we'll turn it black and white, and then see if we can upload it, have it build the landform based off of the 1x1. That might be better. Yeah, that might be better for right now. Because it might be a little bit easier that way. Sorry, what did you say, Irish? Let's see. You have the smartest brains, thanks. So what if... So here's what I'm thinking. An octopus squid type monster that collects bones, old ships, and like attaches it around its body, forming a protective shell. Okay. Around the... And it digs itself into the sand and sticks the tentacles up, making it look like rocks or something before it eats people and snatches. So like like imagine, so as you said, imagine this crustacean monster can like grab sunken pieces of ship, right? And then it holds it like kind of like how you're saying, it uses it like armor, but as it settles into the sediment, it looks like it's like an actual ship that's like on the bottom, and then people go down to look, and it's fucking like it like opens up and it grabs you. Like that's what you're saying, because that sounds kind of cool. Because at first I was thinking about the fucking crab from Moana, you know, shiny, you know what I mean? But when you say it like this, when you say it like that sounds really cool. Like, actually, that sounds really cool. It does, it does. Okay. The import feature reads topography maps to create its worlds. It's not quite grasped how color mountains and ocean. Ah, I see. Okay, so like we'll get the base and then convert that to black and white. And then see, I wonder if I could copy the map itself, erase all the like on the duplicate, erase all the like trees and stuff, so I can take that and import that straight into Terraforma without the extra like little bits, and then we can see based off of that compare the map forms, right? You know what I mean? Like I feel like that might work. That might work. I think that would work. Yeah. Yeah. It would. Yeah, I think that would work. That would slay. Okay, give me a second. I'm writing down your idea. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm pretty sure I have a creatures section, don't I? No, I don't. Never mind. I thought I did. We could make a thing about creatures. Sea creatures? No, I'll just throw it in the other thing. Let's not make it too complicated. And then I'll move it later. To the bottom! Alright, what are we calling this creature? OMG, what if one of the port cities managed to capture a mutated species of giant sea turtle? That's how they travel, is not with ships, but literal moving markets. Moving market. That would be like a market on the back of a giant turtle. You know, like how in Avatar they have like the sea dragon thing, and they're like giant turtles and all the cities on their back. It's like that, but it's just the market. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so let's call this. Well, first of all, I'm gonna write your crustacean idea. Or it's not really a crustacean; it's a octopus armor creature. Okay, I'm copying what you said. Or no, actually, I'm just gonna write it. So collects debris and other like almost structures, kind of, and other sunken structures. Oh, Kiri, hi, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Hello, axolotls. Hi, it is I, RococoLoco, your Rococopunk space elf anthropologist, here to study human beings through their media like video games, TTRPGs, and so much more. And what were you guys doing? You were playing Warframe. Ooh. Axolotls, rise up. Yo, what's good, Kiri? Welcome, axolotls. We're working on ideas. So we were playing a little bit with Terraforma first. Oh, Kiri, you missed the audio thing. Well, you're gonna have to listen to it tomorrow. You're gonna have to listen to it tomorrow. It launches tomorrow on YouTube. For Philipside, could I request that it's the potato chip capital of the yes. Absolutely. See though, because I keep looking at your fucking chips that you posted, like the last one with the cheese on it, bro. If I ever go, I want to try all your chips because I am a chip fiend. I'm a chip fiend. We're gonna make Philipstad the chip capital. Let's say that Philipstad invented the potato chip. I'm just gonna write it here. Invented. This is just no. We're not gonna put it here. I'm just gonna open it actually. The world invented the chip. Yeah. I love that actually. Don't worry, Kiri. It comes out tomorrow. I love that. I love that. Yeah. So okay, no, Philip. So what type of potato chip is like the potato chip? You know what I mean? Like, you know when they say Canada and they think like, ketchup, even though I mean there's other flavors, but they think ketchup, right? What would Philipstad's like official flavored potato chip? What would you say would be that? Cheddar Royale? So like a cheese one, like we can do like a knockoff Cheddar Royale. The base chip is literally Lay's potato chip salt. Well, okay, but what is it? What are they famous for? Let's say like a nice like sweet cheddar. Let's do like a sweet cheddar chip. Chops. I would fuck with this actually. I'm gonna try this. You know what? Something I love anything onion flavor. I love anything. I love onions. You don't understand. I fucking love onions. Fanny style with it. Where's this place at? Oh, Philipstad. Philipstad is. Oh, we're extending the map. Philipstad is right here. And so as Philip said, as this is honorary Philip Town. We're chip capital of the world. Give me a fantasy chip name. Give me a fantasy chip name and I'll put it in there. Mint. Chip. A new PFP. Yeah. Rinsdy PFP, which also, by the way, everyone, we've got a week left. Next week, Rin has her debut at, was it 5 EST? 5 EST, right? Which is 2 p.m. PST, which I will be there, and we're gonna play Mecha Chameleon, and we're gonna have so much fucking fun, bro. I'm so excited. Back from your location, yo. Let's see. The most common chips that all brands have here are grilled chips or onion flavor, dill chips, sour cream and onion chips, and salted chips. Oh, See, look, I love all of those. Onion and sour cream and onion. That shit is like crack. It's like crack to me. We will all be there. That's fucking right. We're all gonna be there. Mandrake and salt. I think you're onto something. Mandrake and salt. Because Mandrake is, yes. Okay. We're going to throw that in there too. Booty, not booty chips. I'm also going to add, we're going to have like a list of fucking fantasy chip flavors. Mandrake and salt. Just fantasy chip flavors. I love that. Hold on. I'm gonna get kettle. Okay, but that's just a style of chip. That's not even like, would they all be kettle chips then? Isn't that easier to make kettle chips technically? As opposed to like other types of chips? Kettle, salt and Rocozinger? Rocozinger? Okay, is that a reference to something or is it a reference to me? I'm trying to remember. Basilisk dust. I don't know, why would that sound, wouldn't that just be fucking rocks? They turn you into stone or it just tastes like rock. I'm taking your Port City's idea about the ship turtles. Salt and vinegar. I'm trying. No, it's fine. It's fine. We coming up with things. I'm putting Irish's other idea. Market turtle. We got to figure out who has those though. Blazing hot Phoenix chips. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so like say you had salt and vinegar, but what would that be? Like something alchemy, you know? It's giving alchemy. So, oh, you know what? If I had a chip brand, I would make them all like old alchemical like compounds, you know? Like something like silver or whatever. And it's just like fucking like onion flavor or something, you know? Ooh. Ah, the thermos is so good because it's so fucking hot. It burns, bro. This ended up becoming us thinking about chip flavors. And I'm here for it. Alchemy fire in a salt and vinegar. And then you said what, Phoenix? As the different dragon types, you could do that. Red dragon, flame peppers. Mmm. What would be ice? Somebody has like a menthol tasting fucking thing. My absolute favorite is hot sweet chili. Okay, that's the one. And you know what? I'm gonna move that. The national one of Philipstad is hot sweet chili. We need a good name for that. You can put your dragon idea with the hot sweet chili one for Philipstad. You know, I imagine that through alchemy they'd be able to make the perfect crunch to the crisp. Yes, they're like, if you soak the potatoes in this concoction here, made out of turpentine and saltpeter, it becomes the crispiest chip ever. Some shit like that, you know. Turpentine and saltpeter sounds terrible. You would probably actually die. But what is flavor if not a risk to your life, you know? Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, did people used to have like powdered mummy for some random shit when everyone had a mummy kick? Remember, it was like the 1800s, and everyone was on this weird mummy kick, and then they started selling powdered mummy for food purposes, as if we're forgetting that mummies are human beings, and so we're just having casual cannibalism. You know. Kiri, did you eat? Did you eat, Kiri? Did you eat? And you better not say cookies or chips. Like, did you actually fucking eat? They use mummies in paint. Like, yeah, we're just doing things for the sake of doing things. Like, let's put mummies in paint. Sure. Sure. What level of brown could I get with a mummy that I couldn't get with something like, I don't know, roots or something? Like, did we have to do that? Micah, there's dirt outside. Like, why did we have to use this guy who died and turn him into paint? I mean, it's kind of slay, but also it's rude. If he wanted to be paint, then that's a different story. You had pizza? Okay. Rin, did you eat? I'd like to imagine Philipsstad is like one of the only cities properly proper and advancing. Well, it is a major market city. Philipsstad is a major market city based off of location. Like, see, Philipsstad has the best access to this entire section here, including Bakarikan, versus like everyone on this side. It is a major city. So, Philipsstad is out here kicking it. And we gotta have our honorary Philipsstad place. Gotta be cool, because it's Philip, you know? Here's my ideas. Dragon scale, chili, or Hydra gumbo. Hydra gumbo. I'm actually so full I haven't left the bed. I also drank too much water. Oh my god. Dragon scale chili or Hydra gumbo? Hydra gumbo. Well, see, now when I think Hydra, I think of water. You know? When I think Hydra, I think hydro. Even though technically they're not the same, but I think hydro, and then I think water, and then water, I think like herbs. Herbs, yeah. Watercress and dill. There's some fucking weird ass shit, you know? Let me just fucking resettle. I like crossing my legs on my chair. Pyro gumbo. Pyro gumbo. Gumbo can be very herb rich. I guess it can. I think, when was the last time I ever had a gumbo? Like, I think I've had it exactly once, and I was a kid way back when. I don't really remember. We don't really have anybody who sells gumbo, especially not here in British fucking Columbia. But you know, I do like the name Pyro Gumbo though. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Imagine they put like, because it's gumbo, right? Gumbo usually has like was it shrimp and stuff or prawns? What if they had like they powder it? Because I know a lot of cultures will dry like dry shrimps or like baby shrimps and then powder it. I think Korea does a lot of that too. Or salted, you know. At least in my head I thought about hydro gumbo. It was like all the stuff that's all around the area where Hydra would live. Oh, I see. I see. Just let's say there's Pyro Gumbo, and then there's also the variant Hydra Gumbo. Definitely some crawdads. My crawdaddy. Oh my god, crawdaddy. See, I'm all for the sausage part. But y'all can take your faux lobster, your lobster. You can take all of that and you put that side. Cause I don't want it. Just give me the sausage. Just give me that fucking sausage, man. I don't want none of that. I want sausage. For sea turtles, I imagine that they're a lot like leatherback sea turtles, except like Titanic proportions. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about with Avatar, where they had like the fucking giant turtle with the cities on top. I think it was when we were talking about the very first Avatar. Whoops. I'm pretty sure they were on like cities on turtles, something like that. There's also some sort of alchemical process to make the thing. Just give me that. Just give me that sausage, buddy. I want sausage. That's me. I'm copying your note there, Irish. Absolute territory. I fucking love this song. Why did it zip up? I literally, what the frick? Why did it do that? That's stupid. That's pissing me off. I'm just gonna say as for the journal. So they're huge turtles. I will do anything for anyone who cosplays it. Yeah, it's winter quote. Let's go. Okay, while we're thinking, I'm gonna continue carving this out so that we can go through later, and then I can convert it black and white and then upload it. Realist quote, to be honest. Tell me about your mind. It's all about the game and what you love. Like land bridge. You know what I'm saying? Land bridge. Like it's a land bridge, you know? It's really want this as a food, and they make shifting calamari. The tentacles of a displacer beast sliced, and not a displacer beast, but I love those. The displacer beasts are like big cat things with little tentacles on they're like big panthers with tentacle things on their backs. I love this. I don't want to eat a displacer beast. That's pet. That's baby. That's a aggro baby. Okay, that's like eating a dog. Do I know people did it? Yes. Do I want to do that? No. Do I want to entertain the idea? No. Displacer beast. No. I know there's cultures that eat them, but like, why? They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm looking over at my cats right now. They're sleeping. Why would I think about eating that? No, that's baby. That's my son. My sons. I'm not even gonna write that idea. I can't entertain the idea of writing about chopping up displacer. That's like telling me, that's like coming up to me, Rococo fucking Loco, and saying, what if we made manticore chops? And I'd say I fucking hate you and go die. Because what do you mean manticore chops? I love manticores. You can't say that shit to me. You can't say that shit to me. Eat the floof. Oh, no, eat the floof. No, eat. No. You gotta get the cuteness aggression. You want to squeeze their fucking heads in, but like in a loving way. You gotta eat something else. Eat fucking anything else. No, I'm not even gonna write that. I'm not even gonna write that down. Display service. No, you're not. You won't see me writing that shit. We're gonna remove the claws from your cat, except with tentacles. But counterpoint, you shouldn't do that. Counterpoint, you're not supposed to do that. So checkmate. We're not doing anything with the fucking display service. I don't know why we're arguing. We're not. I know you're not. Displacer beasts are like big cats with tentacles. Leave them alone. They're baby. Fajita nocturna, bat meat pants. Okay, see, this is where I'm gonna stop you right there. This is where I'm gonna stop you right there, because the second you said bat meat, I'm like, well, there's a good reason why we said we're not eating bat meat, because it historically has never gone well. It historically has never gone fucking well. So let's leave the bats alone. Okay, Magic World. I know. Sorry. I just thought it was funny because I'm like, yes. COVID coming to our campaign near you. Let's eat the bats. Okay, fine, whatever. But we're not leaving my displacer beast alone. We can have your bat stew. Yeah. Bat meat pan seared with onions and eaten out of dried floured cloaker wing. These bats are cleaner than yeah. These bats are cleaner than our bats. Got it. I will copy your recipe down. Fajita nocturna. Eat the loose fur on the floor, bro. You know how many times I fucking swallowed cat fur by accident just because it's fucking out in the air? I've got two cats. One of them's, they're both long hair, except one has white and brown and one is black. So everything ends up becoming gray. There's just gray fur everywhere. They just tangle together. It's crazy. I'm a boss. Cookbook, wow. Cookbook? Question mark. Is Philipstad is going to be also the food capital of the world? How about this one? King of the Seas sashimi, a complex mix of herbs, spices, and sauce, neutralizes the mind control toxin in a thinly sliced aboleth meat. Okay, now you're cooking. See, now you're cooking. I have a D&D cookbook that I got gifted once, and I made stuff out of it. It was yummy. I made like a potato. It was like a dwarven potato hand pie, I think. Potato and meat hand pie. It tasted really good. Tasted really fucking good. All right, Kiri, drop the D&D cookbook in my bag right now. I love fantasy food. Dungeon Meshi. Watching that is so great. Warning, this is going to be a darker root of the sea turtle taming process. Activate sirens. Make it disturbing. Warning, fuck my auto. I was like, I feel like I'm having a stroke right now. You know what? Suddenly I remember of. Anybody remember that fucking fucked up video that was circling around, I think on Twitter, where they got a Chikorita from Pokemon, and it was them cutting him up on a cutting board, and they rolled him out, and he was like a radish on the inside. Do you guys remember that video? He was like a radish. They diced him up like a fucking radish. Well, he's a grass type, so I mean, yeah, that shit freaked me out at first, but then I was like, fuck it. Well, I mean, canonically, Cooking Pokemon videos are funny. Canonically, Pokemon are eaten. Canonically, in the game, Pokemon are in fact eaten. There was stuff about it. I remember back when Pokemon actually had tons and tons of content per game back in the day. I think it was Soul Silver. I think it was Soul Silver that there was a library. And in the library, there was like books that you could like, it would give you like a synopsis of like Pokemon lore and stuff in universe. And one of them was talking about like cooking Pokemon and then returning the bones into like the water so that it could like hypothetically regenerate, you know, like old mythology and stuff like that. Yeah. Remember back in the day when Pokemon games were like chock full of content? Remember back in the day? Like you would be in every city and you could spend like hours going through each fucking city and all like the hidden things. Remember like the haunted house with the Rotoms in it? The haunted house was great. Remember that story about Cresselia and the little girl who died off the bridge because she was trying to get the Cresselia wing? I think she was having unending nightmares and she went, but Cresselia got spooked or something. Or was it her that got spooked or her Abras got spooked? No, I think it was her Abras got spooked and teleported away, but it couldn't teleport with her, so she ended up falling off the bridge and dying and becoming a ghost. Remember back when Pokemon had content that was like so much shit per place? Or like the giant fucking like tower cemetery, I forgot where it was, that would rock in the wind. Bro, guys, dude, Pokemon used to have so much shit per game. It was crazy. But yes, canonically, Pokemon were eaten. Yes. Back in the day. Soul Silver was my favorite, I think. Soul Silver was my favorite. But yeah, Soul Silver was my favorite in terms of like overall content. Black and White and Black and White 2 were my favorite in terms of storyline. Yeah. Were rather cursed at times. I kind of loved it though. I kind of loved how cursed they were. Sorry, axe beak, usually served with the bird's head cut off and the lower part of the beak being decorated with its meat. Ooh. Let me see that. Let me add that to the cookbook. Oh, sorry. And there we go. So the dark version, darker side, that cannot be tamed. You have to capture the babies and raise them, except they normally cannot imprint on humans. So what if people do is they make alchemical mixtures mixed with human DNA, inject them into the nape of its neck, forcefully injecting human DNA into the. Okay. Well, add this as an option for the market turtle. Ruby and Sapphire hold deep sentimental value to me. I think that's a lot of people, a lot of like OG players are like Ruby and Sapphire are like the GOAT, you know, from back in the day. My first one was Diamond and Pearl. My first ones were Diamond and Pearl. I prefer Dialga over Palkia. Okay, sue me. I loved Dialga's design. I loved Dialga's design. It was so peak for little Rococo. Little Rococo was like, this shit, this right here, that's fucking tasty. That shit's fucking tasty, bruv. That shit's fucking tasty, mate. Yeah. I'm gonna like just play around with this general shape, yeah? I kind of been missing doing the actual map part. I think the one I actually like locked in was Black and White. See, that's what I'm saying. Black and White's story was like so fucking peak, bro. Mr. Anime Titty. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome. Oh my god, the titties comes for the titties. Let's go. We just started talking about Pokemon, even though we're making maps right now. But fuck, Black and White, story was so good because they're like, isn't this cockfighting? And then everyone's like, no, don't worry about it. That's my favorite thing about it. Literally, N is like, hey, guys, have we considered that Pokemon battles are cockfighting? And then literally everyone's like, no, wait, you kind of actually right, though. You kind of actually right. Maybe we should let our Pokemon go. And then everyone's like, no, they want to do it. Trust. They want to do it. Trust me. I totally didn't do a Nuzlocke and kill every single Pokemon I ever came across and keep only the first one. Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that. They want to do it. It's fine. Otherwise, they would avoid me. Like, yeah, don't walk into my gun. You wanted to get shot, you know. It's kind of. I was literally playing the game, and I'm like, bro, I've been saying this ever since I was a kid. I was like, well, isn't this kind of fucked up if you think about it? But you know, don't worry about it. I'm imagining because of this horrific process. Oh, for the turtles always come out extremely deformed along with their flippers and their bones. You can see a little human. Ew. Or maybe they have an extra eye or extra pupil. Almost always blind. But then if they're always blind, how could they be good at being a ship turtle? You know what I mean? They walked into my they walked into it. My bullets. It's just their nature. They fight because in nature, that's the nature. Yeah. See, cocks fight. Trust me, guys. Cocks fight. So if I happen to find two fighting cocks and then put a ring around them, is that just not nature? Is that not just nature? Come on, guys. Let's. Oh, sorry. Hi, Bubby. I saw you do your thing. Fishy, fishy, fish. Making it stinky. You know, I just put a cage around the two fighting cocks, and they started fight. Wow, I didn't do that. Nature did that. Nature did that. Lightning gumbo, diced bahir meat, peppers, and onions in broth in a large heavy pot. After cooking for 30 minutes, dump the bahir lightning gland in. Close the lid. Ooh. After the thud, the meal is. I love this. That's so fucking funny. That's so fucking funny. After the boom. I love this. I love this cookbook. You can't cage his cock. Well, trust me, you can cage a cock. You can cage a cock. People have done it. People will do it. I'm kind of curious about it too. I'm kind of curious about it. I've seen so much artwork. I'm kind of curious about it. We're talking about cocks or caging cock. Anyway. They're trained from early age to go very specific routes. So it's almost like muscle memory. Interesting. Interessant. Let me take this and copy it and put it into the thingy. I have you for you. And then I'll take this part she wrote. Because then we can I want to have like a proper creature segment where we can talk about the creatures that we were kind of building and like come up with actual proper sheets for them. I think that'd be kind of cool. It's only if you want to go to the dark route. Yeah. Which I mean, definitely somebody's probably going to do that. It's painful, bro. I haven't tried it before. Not like I've tried it before, but I can imagine it's really tight pants. Well, the point is that you can't finish because you don't have the space for it because you got locked. Ah! You got gate locked. But that's kind of the funny part. That's kind of the funny part, though. I kind of want to see that. Well, okay. Well, if you're not into pain, somebody else is clearly. You have any ideas for hyena people? We're the sand hyena people. We're all down here. Ever got a chance to write them down? Well, you can always put them down. We still have the wiki. No, the forum. The forum page. I'm working on this coastline. Why is it so small? No, I'm stuck. You got me stuck. Speak to me, my axolotl. Speak to me your ideas. You must have some in the chamber. How rough did they have the brush before? I wanted to, like, you know, look cohesive. Can't do it through text. I'm gonna go crazy. My thoughts come out too quick. The limit through. No. Your brain is too fucking fast. What Easter eggs might be hidden in this map? Oh, you're so right. I don't think we've made any fucking Easter eggs yet. What good is a map without Easter eggs? You want to voice call and just talk about it? Fuck yeah. You write down your ideas in this fucking forum post. Everybody join my Discord if you haven't already joined the Discord. Which is this Discord. Join my Discord if you haven't joined it. Rin starts streaming early next Friday, so I might not stream at all because we're going to be on Rin's thing. And so maybe I might stream on Thursday instead of Friday next week. So I don't. When we were focusing on Rin that day, it's Rin's big thing. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stream on Thursday and then take Friday off, and we can just hang out with Rin on her thing. I have a beacon in here. A new hand touches the beacon. Oh yeah, we need to have it. We should hide it in the mountains. One of these mountains, maybe around here. Do they multi-stream? I don't think Rin has multi-stream set up yet. Rin, are you still here? Rin, are you still here? I don't think they have multi-stream yet. But I can always help them out if they want to set that up. I mean, it's super easy to set up. I mean, you just set it up once and it's done. More people should multi-stream. I believe so. More people should multi-stream. Because I keep my VODs. Yeah, poor Phil's like, no. Ah! Dick rock. I call this dick rock. Because there's a dick in the rock. Dick rock. The beacon in the mountain called the Throat. With the beacon in the throat. Okay. We should come up with some puns, you know? the beacon in that throat. You know, you have to go deep in that throat to get the beacon. You gotta deep throat the throat to get the beacon. The beacon of the deep throat, or the deep throat beacon, a legendary artifact. Yeah, it says beacon found deep in the throat of the world. Oh, it makes, yeah, thank you for getting your tea. What was that?
Hydra eggs, with a
People
similar
have
property to their adult counterparts, the yolk of a Hydra egg will appear to split up to 5 times while being beaten. If fried, the yolk turns a deep amber color.
Wait, you're so smart. Wait, the idea. Hold on. This is a goated idea. The idea that Hydra eggs, feel me, Hydra eggs are highly sought after because you only need one and it gets you so much, right? It's like a fucking protein bomb. How do they split? They just keep fucking, yo, that's so cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that, there's like the exotic food market. Put the exotic food market on Irish's market turtles that travel. See, we're cooking. Put it on there. So they have like exotic things like Hydra eggs, highly sought after by bakers. You know what I mean? And they can make like a Hydra egg custard or something. Kiri, come up with Hydra egg custard. Come up with Hydra egg custard right now. Often used as a luxury and exotic markets. Yeah, we cooking. We're cooking so fucking hard. I want like somebody to draw this like giant turtle thing with like the guys who run it, and there's like barrels and stuff like they have like the structure strapped to the shell, right? And then they've got like barrels slotted into hooks and stuff, and there's just like all these cool stalls and things that can get battened down when they're not at port. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Also, these would be great for black markets. Traveling turtle markets would be excellent for black markets. You know what I mean? Never made custard before, but this recipe looks quite easy to make actually. I can imagine the turtle is just big enough to have like a very small town type infrastructure. So there's probably like a medium-sized inn and the rest are all markets. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? That would also make a good Pirate Bay type place, you know? Because if it's a Pirate Bay that moves, you have to be a trusted pirate to know the route that the turtle travels. Otherwise, you can't find it. You know what I mean? Irish, you kind of cooked with this turtle idea. You kind of cooked. You kind of fucking cooked with this. You know what I mean? Can I highlight this fucking, thank you? God. We did not set out to do this today, but this has been amazing. See? Oh, big stretch. Good boy. Tarasque ice cream. Powdered Tarasque corn, once shaved off, used for a variety of purposes due to its resistance to temperature change. One of them is ice cream. I imagine it has a lot of like medicinal properties as well, but like you can give the properties through ice cream. think that these turtles are very rare. Maybe only having three because there are magic people that cast like an underwater bubble so the turtles can travel underwater. Ooh, that's like yeah. Because then they could travel underneath. What with all the stuff? Like the turtle itself could travel that way, but all the stuff, unless you had like tritons and they're all, you know, they can breathe underwater, that would be a great undersea market. Yeah. Rockstock and Beller. While not actually made with Baller flesh, this demonic delicacy is as the name implies, a stew made from rock stock and any sort of demonic flesh. Due to the hellish nature of the flesh, the stew doesn't not need any outside heat to work itself to a hearty temperature. Good for those in survival situations, assuming you can ignore the faint brimstone smell. So it's like, you know, have you heard of those like those udon or ramen packs that like Japanese markets will carry that are self-heating? Is it like essentially you could do something like that? Well, you crack it like a you know, like the neon lights. You can crack it like a neon light. The what do you call it? The glow stick? Crack it like a glow stick, and it fucking heats up. Yeah. Glow. I was like, how can I forget the word glow stick? I'm like neon stick. My neon sticks. How did I do it so smooth? Hi, Zephyr. It's actually military food that does the same thing, or astronauts? I imagine it. Use it as well. I think it's like a bag that you can smack it and it cooks the food. Just fucking slap that shit on the ground and fucking cook my food. Have you seen that video where a guy cooked chicken by making a slap machine and then just kept slapping it until it cooked? Yeah. Each turtle is very uniquely painted. It's oh, like a ship. Oh, they have like, this is our girl Bessie. This is our girl Bessie. She carries us all. We gotta take care of Bessie, all right? Bessie takes care of us. Type shit. What if I like cut into here? Like it's a straight. It's a straight for the gays. The blood of a vampire spawn is intoxicating mixed with a Bloody Mary, not the fucking tomato drink. And in some raw vegetable celery, olives, carrots, and the like, bottoms up. See, now, honestly, I'd rather just take the vampire spawn blood itself, but some fucking weirdo is gonna want the fucking Bloody Mary. Some fucking weirdo is gonna want to drink the fucking Bloody Mary. One of those weird Bloody Marys with the clam juice added. Who in their right mind wants to drink that? I've tried before and it's not bad. It tastes like fucking ass. That shit's just tomato juice, and then they put like all the fucking. Why do they put that salty rim thing? It's not even nice. And the next thing you know, I got a mouthful of salt and tomato, and it's not even nice. And then they put a fucking celery in it, like as if it didn't remind me that it just tastes like tomatoes. Like I don't want to drink my salad. Thank you very much. I prefer to eat it. I don't want to drink my salad and then some fucker put clam juice in it. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Who saw a Caesar's drink of fucking tomatoes and celery and fucking salt and said, you know what look good, would go great in this? You know what would pop off? Fucking clam juice? What's wrong with you? This is like a white man's. What? Who said? Is this British? Where did Bloody Marys come from? I need to know. I need to know. Who invented the Bloody Mary? Was it the Americans? 1920s or 1930s? Okay, so my wallpaper, yeah, the one I just put, I was like tired of their fucking random ass pictures, so I just put my Kraken artwork on there. So it's American, but also a French bartender said to have invented it earlier. But I don't know why you want to claim that, because that drink is ass. Vodka, tomato juice, lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce, or Tabasco, celery salt, black pepper. Yes. So the worst fucking drink in existence. And then somebody said, let me add clam juice to it. Y'all are like, why are we fighting to claim that drink? Like, why are we trying to fight to claim that fucking diabolic drink? That's a diabolic lover's ass drink. You know that bitch with the tomato eyes? Yeah. Fun fact, most drinks, history is kind of lost knowledge because most of the recipes are word from mouth and memory. They never wrote this shit down, and a lot has been lost because of the whole banning of alcohol. Yeah, well, I mean, there's only so many different variations somebody can make in the universe, so at some point we'll get them back. But some of these drinks we really don't need to be making. Some of them we really don't need to be making. We don't talk about diabolic lovers. It was hilariously bad. Yes, a fantasy alcohol. There's in the recipe book I got, there was one called the Mind Flayer, and you use like I think it was like blackberry jam and like I remember having it was so good actually. Whatever is in the back of the cupboard drink. Yeah, that's what they're like. They're just fucking with shit. They're like, I'm just gonna fuck with shit. Wow. We're gonna have to like But they didn't know where they came from. We know that how to make them. They just don't know. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. They're like eldritch horror. You just don't know where it comes from. It just shows up. Fermented mang root. The screaming. Mandrake. Hydra venom with herbs to neutralize the venom, but give it a burning aftertaste with a hint of vanilla. Like, imagine it's a mandrake gin, right? A mandrake gin. Rum, I think I would make it. Oh, you could do rum. I feel like this is too regular. Too regular looking, you know. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it up. I'm gonna cut it up. Yeah, cut it up. DJ, cut it up. What if there's like a series of, what if there's a series of small islands? Wow. I did that. Yeah, I did that. Let's do like a wait. Understand. Hold on. We're gonna do this and then we're gonna go. Like ice. A little tiny. It's like a section with like really small islands. I don't know. Sexy squidward chin. Oh my god. Give me a think. I mean, put out something up. Wait, hold on. It's on my wing. I mean, fucking bye. Yeah. How's everybody doing? How are y'all doing? You all is good? Okay, now I'm like, I looked away and I looked back and I'm like, I don't know. I think there's another way I could do this, like a series of tiny islands. Anyway, it's fine. Like a series of small, tiny islands. Let me just cut it up. Do you ever get excited when you don't have fucking plans and you're like, oh, I have nothing going on tomorrow. I'm so happy. I don't have anything. Tiny islands in the shape of a wheel. Oh my god, Spotted Dick Island. Remora's, wait, hold on. I'm drawing. Is he drawing? What are you drawing? Remora's stew. Remora is a wonderful meat for stews in that it retains heat forever. The heat immune properties of the remoras becomes valuable after death, but they still require extremely high temperatures to be able to cook. After think smelting furnace, not oven. Oh my god, throw that thing in the fucking the forge. I need to cook it. Such high temperatures required, remoras needs to be cooked by eye due to the limited ability of such heat sources. Dice into evenly shaped chunks and cook So very slightly crisp on the outside, tossing as you go. Ooh. Before adding to the stew. Sufficiently heated, Remora's meat will stay hot for hours, even up to a day. That would be great for forever stew. Okay, so imagine a tavern would pay a lot of money to get one of those delivered, because then they can use it to heat their forever stew. Oh, did I? Oh, okay, never mind. And take my cat the other way. Hear me around it. All right. Maybe it's kind of like a Bering Strait where it's used to connect that piece of land. That we could. It's all cut up now, making islands. Among all these crazy fantastical foods, one should just be chicken noodle. Chicken noodle. Hi, Jam. Hi, Jammy. I love those moments. I wish I had those every day. Yeah, we're like, I don't have anything to do today. Well, I have things to do, but I don't have anywhere to be today. And that's amazing. I say as I am home all the time. And I like to be home. What's up? We winning? We winning at art? We winning at map making. We making maps. We're updating. We're increasing the size of the map so that later we can go in and do the terraformer thing. Jam, okay, I don't have. All right, we all did this for Mooney, where he fucking started adding everyone as a command. Well, are we gonna start doing that here too? You guys want custom commands for each person? Custom commands for each person. What if it was on an angle? Like, yeah, like you said, a barren straight, right? Let me just like cut. Let me just cut it. Just cut it. What, like something that, you know, it kind of like, yeah. Fuck Drake? What are we talking about Drake? Unless you're talking about Drake's the dragon. Hi, Rin. Rin, I was gonna ask you something. I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. What happened to the shout out, that previous person's clip? So I turned it off because it broke like immediately. Well, it broke the second anybody else got to see it. And then I haven't put it back on because I kind of forgot, but also I was like, maybe I'll look for something better for that. Yeah, maybe I'll look for something better for that. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I don't remember what I was gonna ask you. Was it the multi? Yes. So do you have any plans yet to do multi-streaming, Rin? I don't remember if you ever told me. I think it was no, right? I think the answer was no. I was like trying to remember. You would love to? I mean, if you have Obi, yes. So, I mean, you could do it. YouTube scares me? Why would YouTube scare you? You just have to split your track and you're fine. That's what I do. YouTube doesn't even, I know, Philip. YouTube doesn't even know that I have music. I'd be saying a lot of shit. Have you seen me? I'd be saying more shit than you, bro. I'm fine. YouTube ain't gonna do shit. I think as long as you say your stuff is not for kids, you're fine. I've been wanting to get a track, a looping track, so that I can put it on the YouTube side. That's like, I was gonna ask Mooney, but then Mooney's like, I'm gonna go out to fucking DreamCon and do DreamCon things, and it's like, wow. I'm not gonna ask him now. He's too busy doing DreamCon things. Surviving in silence. Yeah. How do I share I mean, if you want my Spotify playlist, I think Oh well, I thought there was a way for us to use it. He says he misses us. Where were you guys talking in the thing? And I totally. Oh my god, 49 messages. I've been 49 messages since I started. That's crazy. Wait, hold on. I am not used to like all this chatter around me. You know what I'm saying? Um, I wanted to get a looping track. I'm thinking classic meets hip hop. I've seen some music before. I would have to pay for it, but it would be kind of cooler if I had my own track that I can put onto the YouTube side, and then have that as the background track. Ooh, but I ain't got no cash. But I will save up for it. Yeah. I want to save up for it. So I'm thinking one of the sea turtle captains' name is pending. Specializes in exotic foods, and maybe another one has a bunch of like blacksmiths on it, like a traveling blacksmith store. Last one could probably be for moving people from place to place. Probably. So you know how we were talking about Windrid moving over to Iridentia. They probably could have enlisted like maybe one or two, and they just kept ferrying people back and forth. You know, that could work. That could work. That could work. Oh my god, see, I wasn't looking at the group chat earlier today too because I was too busy focusing on getting this stuff ready for the video. Wow, thank you for piping me. I was just about to put your fucking idea in too. Oh, I'm gonna say buried people from Winrin to can't help but pipe the elf. I know people love to pipe the elf, don't they? You know, the second I close it, you post it. Let's see. Cave Fisher Sushi. As some of you may know, cave fisher blood ignites if exposed to flame or excess heat. Therefore, the best way to prepare is to cut the meat into sushi-sized pieces and drain as much blood as possible from the flesh before igniting and letting the excess blood burn off. Lightly flaming the sushi for perfect preparation. Serve on sushi rice with soy sauce. Ooh. I love me self like auto cooking food. I love me some I don't have to do shit type food. Look at all this. Kiri's just been popping off. I love me some sushi. I love sushi too. I love sushi, but I'm still more of a cooked food girl. Like, okay, I love sushi. Give me some butterfish. Give me some sushi pizza, bro. Oh, so good. But I still gravitate more towards the cooked like dishes. You know what I mean? Like I like sushi, but I still like cooked dishes a little bit more. Cave Fisher rum, where the excess blood is specifically used to ignite the alcohol within a tempered glass. It's a specialized filter so it comes out like warm sake. It never burns you or touches you. Ooh. You know, like that video where the guy was basically like a samurai, but he's in like the bar and he was like cutting up ice like a fucking like master, and he's sheathing his chef's knife like a sword. And he's making drinks and shit. I love that. Um Hold on. I want to like we have this straight, but like I want to like branch it out a little bit. So there's like a series of islands that they gotta sail through, maybe. I'm just like doing a rough thing so I can erase it later, you know? This is the way they control a little bit the flow of the traffic. They have spots where they can like make land bridges and reconnect, maybe. Hmm. Quasit boil. Oh my god, not the quasits. No, my god, not the quasits. Typically served at large get-togethers. Hundreds quasits are boiled alive with corn. That's crazy. Corn on the cob, sausages, and spices. This dish is traditionally served in a family-style fashion by dumping in a large pile on the table and dumping additional spices directly on top. That is fucking okay. Like how people throw fucking living like like shellfish into boiling water, and we like to pretend that because they're shellfish they can't feel anything even though they can. Let's throw entire quasits into boiling vats of water, blood, flesh, and all. Boil them with all the seasoning. The blood adds a delicious iron taste. Trust me. No, let's pretend that this lobster I just threw in the pot wasn't burning alive and was definitely not feeling it. Totally, what the thrashing was not it feeling it. No, it did. No, it wasn't feeling it. Trust me. I don't know about throwing this recipe in it, you know, with the quasit getting boiled alive. Hi, crazy cat. What's good? What's good? Thank you for the hydrate reminder and the stretch. Ooh, I felt a crack in that one. Jesus Christ. And a sipple of my tea. We're continuing on this map, and we're also making up fantasy food, but some of them are questionable. Some of them are questionable. I don't know. Have you seen a quasit? That thing is going to scream in the pot that you put at the family dinner table. That poor guy is going to be screaming in pain. The group of them, because we got a group of them, throwing them in the pot of water and just boiling them with some fucking Old Bay seasoning. Ye old Bay seasoning, some corn, some potatoes. The blood adds the extra congealed, you know, congealed flavor. It's like blood soup or whatever. Don't also some quasits explode on death? Isn't that a thing? Like a mud quasit or a lava quasit, don't they explode on death? Or was that the no? That's a meppet. Sorry, never mind. Go over the recipe again. It's a cursed ass recipe. Like not everyone knows the recipe. Maybe certain because people can stomach it. I mean, might I remind you what a quasit looks like? Might I remind you what a quasit looks like? Might I remind you that might I remind you that your boy you got a group of these guys and you said let me make a fucking seafood boil out of this non-seafood ass guy, and you throw him in a pot with all his friends. I don't think so. I don't think so. Aren't quasits also kind of rare? Just stuff their mouths with, yeah, while they're alive, and then they can boil with while screaming with their mouth caught around an onion. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I feel like yeah, the quasit is like they're almost imp-like. Let's say it's a okay, let's say it's a, yeah, you're like, I'm not gonna change this recipe at all and switch out the creature. I'm gonna say I'm committing to the bit, and we're just gonna say it's a black market treat instead of just changing the one ingredient. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll make it a black market thing. That's so funny. I'm gonna copy your recipe. I want to see somebody do something with like a jelly. Black market. The meat is very rubbery. I imagine they look rubbery, don't they? They look fucking rubbery. That shit looks like it's ass, dude. Mumsy, did you get the quasit? And like, all right, kids, it's time for the quasit boil. Gather around, children. I am about to boil this quasit. And you just hear it. And he's like, "Wah!" He's just fucking like screaming and banging against the cage. And it's like, it's fucking tweaking out. And it's like, "Wah!" You know, and it's like, Mumsy, look, the quasit, it's red and angry. Look, it's, and they're like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, child. Did you grab the potatoes? Literally a flex meal since the creatures are rare. Yeah, to flex you're so fucking right. Because they're rare. Water elemental juice. So you just get a water elemental and you just stuck a straw in it and start drinking it. Poor guy. The fluid harvested from a living water elemental has been known to retain effervescent property. Effervescent is such a word. Properties after being harvested due to residual magic power left in the collected sample. Water elemental juice can be mixed with anything from potions to fruit juice to make a refreshing, bubbly beverage. It's just not to drink the substance without dilution. That's so undiluted water elemental juice, when treated through a minor process, becomes a drug. That, you're so fucking, wait, we just make a drug? We made a water elemental fantasy drug. It's like liquid crack. Liquid crack. Let's go. This is just like, how many fucked up recipes can we make now? I love that. I'm copying your idea too. We are cooking today. We're cooking today. We're literally cooking today. I'm pasting that. We're gonna make it like a cookbook at this point. We're gonna make one. What did you say, Irish? I want you to imagine a pirate group getting their hands on these turtles, outfitting them with cannons and harpoons. Imagine how badass. Yeah, fucking ballistic turtle. Ballistic turtle. Somebody went wood looking at that. Yeah, sorry, I just saw that now. ADHD is natural. You're right. You're so fucking right. I attract everyone with ADHD, and I'm here for it. I'm so fucking here for it. Yes, you too, Winter. You also have ADHD. Everybody who surrounds me all has ADHD. Well, for the most part, have ADHD or are autistic. Well, neurodivergent. Well, I am too. So to be fair, we all stick together, to be honest. But you know, neurotypical people are so fucking boring. I'm just gonna say it. They're fucking boring. Boring. Normie ass, boring ass bitch. They don't flock together. They are. God, what did you do this weekend? Sorry, I sat on my couch and I drank wine and I watched The Bachelor. And then I went to bed at 10 o'clock after falling asleep on the couch, and I went to work. And then on the weekend, I went hiking. And then I went back to my house. I went to my friend's house. And then we watched The Bachelor together. Okay. Fucking kill me. You ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got nothing to do. Hobbies? Never heard of them. Pooled orc? Okay, now you're making fucking weird ass shit, dude. Everyone got the tism some more than others. You're right. We're all on the tism spectrum. Now, Kiri. Why am I seeing pulled orc? You forget that this is a sentient, like, this is one of the major races in the thing. Are we like essentially eating this, even though they're not the same species, is still akin to cannibalism, you know, socially. Yeah, there is. I will very reluctantly put this in the thing. Very reluctantly. And I will also mention that it's black market. Will earth rock elements have minerals on them? Maybe. I could see them having a drug, maybe some ground scale added to it to make the ooh. So like they have crystals that grow in their back, and you harvest them and you grind them up into like crystal meth. It's earth elemental crystal meth. And then people snort it, and it cuts through their nose barrier or some shit, and they start bleeding. They take too much. I remember D&D group had ground red dragon scales as a drug. See, anything can be a drug. I feel like in a world of magic, rich people salt. Oh, I just fucking bought my cat by accident. Rich people salt. Oh my god. Anything in a world of magic, if everything is like got magic in it, I think it has inherently a percentage chance of becoming a drug. I feel like that makes sense. Probably farm them for specific minerals you want, like salt. This is, I'm just gonna say earth elementals used for mineral collection, like special salts or components for drugs. Yeah, everything goes back to drugs. Fairy powder, being known as a highly addictive substance, known to give off extreme dopamine and euphoric effect. Yeah. Is this like was it that happy pill from We Happy Few or something? Not make drug, just fancy salt and okay, fancy. It seemed too farmable. I think you're right. We'll do like fancy special salts. Fertilizer does make sense because it's like a lime farm. Like a slightly magically induced fertilizer. Shell shark fin soup. The fin decorating the bowl is just for show. The soup itself is standard vegetable broth. It's just a fucking lie. It's a lie. I mean, yeah. also feel like magic potions should also have a chance of being addictive. Like you just become so dependent on them even when you don't need them. I imagine health potions like morphine, like it has a really good usual use. They're still expensive to make. But too much health potion and your body's like, oh, this is perfect because it heals me all the time. I forgot that I have a magic 8-ball command. Magic 8-ball says, without a doubt. Ah, make them addictive. Okay, potions can be addictive. Use it a small amount with the other things to help that mental illnesses and things like ADHD. Or, yeah. Okay, we can do like. My god, my model tweaked out because I was sipping my fucking thermos. And if magic potions were expensive before everything happened, just imagine how much more expensive they are now with how volatile everything is because of unstable magic. Okay. I feel like I should take this out of the food section, but I will move that into like slightly above. Because I kind of just made it's basically recipes that we made. There's so many, dude. Cookbook. Temporary look cancer on wounds if overused. Ooh, like overgrowth. Wow, overgrowth. Okay, slay. If overused, right? Because it heals. So too much healing end up growing extra things. You know. Let me go back up. Or I feel like switching the song. Hold on. I'm feeling a little poppy. A little poppy. I'm feeling a little poppy. A little poppy. Yeah. Hit me with a puck tag. Yeah. Does overusing a potion make it less efficient? Yes. Yeah. Okay, there we go. I feel like every magic potion have a different side effect of being used. Yeah. So like definitely I think for a lot of like the magic potion stuff, It would be a lot of like DM's discretion, I think. Because like I guess some DMs wouldn't be like, oh, you know, maybe just keep magic potions rare, but then we can have like a guide saying, oh, potential side effects in this post Faes society, like Fae incident society, where magic is kind of on the fritz, so there might be a lot more side effects and stuff, you know. It's on a log, not the fucking ants on the log. Beholder eye stalks, as if the beholders aren't also hyper rare. This is some rich people food. Rich people food we're making. We ain't never gonna see this in campaign. Who's got eye stalks of beholders that they're just willing to throw fucking peanut butter and raisins on? They're mana potions? No, D&D doesn't really have, well, I don't think Pathfinder either has mana potions. I think it's just like you have an inherent amount of ability, skill for using magic. Like either you're a sorcerer and you have it within you, and it's more like your level because of how skilled you learn at using your magic, or like a wizard, like how much study you put into it, you know? I do feel like this role would be more of like a hardcore D&D campaign where you have to take resource management very seriously. You could, yeah. Do you have a limited amount of spell slots? Yes. So in D&D, well, okay, this is a general fantasy world that the purpose could be used for D&D or Pathfinder or whatever you want to use it for. It's just kind of like a general fantasy map, but with kind of a basis in D&D and Pathfinder, just because most people kind of know those systems, but it's not technically a D&D map, if that makes sense. Because a lot of fantasy games and stuff, they'll have overlapping styles of characters like orcs and elves and drow and all the like goblins and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's like a general, but we have like ideas based off of what people might use it for, right? So like some things I'll write down as ideas, but there's definitely like D&D or GM or DM discretion on what things they want to pick and choose for, probably. I don't know. But in D&D, yes, you have a limited amount of spell slots, and it's tied to your like wizard level or your cleric level or your sorcerer level, you know? There's different things. There's different things if you want to know. I know all about the TTRPGs. They make a drug that scholarly magic users use for inspiration. Oh, inspiration. Because inspiration is a system in, I think, both. I still need to remember about Pathfinder, but in both of them, I'm pretty sure. I know D&D definitely has an inspiration thing. So having a drug that gains inspiration actually would be so fucking goated. So fucking goated, actually. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Because like I imagine like a cleric could be like, well, you know, I have this little thing. You know, it's great. I can use it for it. You know, like, I mean, inspiration as a potion is so fucking goated. This guy's just part of a snack. He's more you weaken and sicken. Ooh. Ooh. So there's a drawback too. What is it? Mushroom casserole. You're gonna love this one. Mushroom casserole, dice myconid, shrieker, trillimac cooked with blue stock pasta and a lichen sheep. High in protein, a favorite of low-ranking drow. I could see this. I could see this like in drow society for sure. The Myconids would be really fucking pissed off, but I can definitely see that as a thing. Oh, whoops! Did I not copy it? Lesser drow, they're like fighting for their lives to get this Myconid. Delicious drug burned in fire and inhaled while watching the smoke. Sorcerer drug gives a high sort of bloodlust hype to it. Ooh. Like we got the sorcerers going stupid, going crazy. When we have like the clerics being all like, you know, I've communed with God and you know, I'm just gonna copy your message because I like that. I'm just copying and pasting. We're gonna tidy up these notes eventually at some point. At some point, I will tidy them up. I've just been doing things, you know. I've been doing things. Drows use treated magic spider silk for clothing. I definitely think culturally, yeah, drow would definitely have a lot of silk clothes. I feel like, imagine they have like underground silkworms and stuff and scales. Yeah. I think too, like in campaign 3 of Crit Roll, they had a lot of the drow have like almost like a bug armor, you know, like the chitin. They have like a bug based armor type thing. I think that's really cool. Lots of scale. Yeah. Now I'm worried. I see. Well, Coco, hear me out. You might have some reservations about this. Okay, up and down stew. Oh no! Traditionally made with blink dog and hellhound meat. Fisher Fae and fiend. Oh no! I fucking hate this. Blink dogs. Why are we saying fuck you to blink dogs? Oh, I got stuck in the ads. Why are you saying fuck you to the blink dogs? What the fuck? I'm gonna copy it, but it's bullshit. That's definitely a black market meal, because ain't nobody in their right mind would look at a blink dog and say, I'm gonna eat that. Some people don't give a shit. Okay, well, I give a shit and I say you're evil. You're evil. Leave the fucking blink dog. Are we in a blink on? In a blink on, blink on. Oh my god. Alien stage. And then now they have zombie stage. Start a fight. Let's start a fight. I don't hear the turret thingy. It wasn't on. You have to use the, if you use the special thingy, it will do the turret sound. The one that I made, not just it by itself. You know what I mean? Yeah. You have to use the you're telling a thing. Yeah. You know the bad cilantro gene? Yeah. You know, the funny thing is I think I have it. I know my mom has it, so I kind of have it. But the funny part is I like cilantro because it tastes soapy, as opposed to not liking it because it tastes soapy. We are not the same. We are not the same. It's a crazy glitch. Yeah, bro. I like it because it's soapy. What about some people having the gene that makes the drugs taste bad and not work on them? Ooh. Okay, so I imagine if you have poison resistance, right? If you have poison resistance, probably have medicine resistance as well, because a lot of medicines are types of poisons, right? So that would work. The rare person who has that gene, they can't use it, especially alcohol. They can never get drunk. They're resistant. I like this. I like this. Some people have been. I'm just gonna copy that. We have so many fucking ideas. I'm gonna have to consolidate them in a proper thingy. I'll put this in. I'll just call this magic right here, so they can sort it a little bit easier. Maybe one that turns certain things into drugs for them. And potions are weaker for them too. I imagine. Like, unless I have a potion that's purely not using any poisons whatsoever, and then even then, maybe those are like not as efficient. You know, it works, but not nearly as good. And a Minotaur potion that's basically Viagra. Hey, you know what's funny? You know what's funny about that? That's the plot of Morning Glory Milking Farm. That's the plot of Morning Glory Milking Farm. Yeah. See, if only the world was a fantasy world, I'd do this job in a heartbeat. I do this fucking job. That's so fucking funny. I'm just gonna write Morning Glory Milking Farm ass system. I love this riff. This riff is so good. Underdark Paella, cooked giant spider, Umber Hulk, and Roper come together with fresh vegetables and sauteed shrieker. What they're fresh by fresh vegetables? Do you mean like tubers? Because usually in the Underdark, I imagine most of the vegetables are root vegetables, right? I imagine. Yeah. Okay, but Underdark potatoes probably go fucking hard. They probably have the best potatoes because they're like, well, we can only really grow tubers down here, so we can make them real good. Is there art of dark? If there is, can we make that a map too? Oh, art of the Underdark? Is that what you mean? I mean, I don't have anything of the Underdark, but I mean, there is Underdark. One day we'll play Baldur's Gate 3. Oh yeah, have you not seen Baldur's Gate 3? Dude, there's an entire section on the map that's just the Underdark. Maybe I should play Baldur's Gate for you guys. I mean, in our world, no. We've been on this one map. We've been on this one map since the beginning. Since the beginning, we've been on this one map, which we're starting to extend, but we could try to make an Underdark. I don't know how I would learn how to make it under here, like the constraints, like I guess instead of water, it's just black. You know, we could do something like that. An Underdark map. Look up it like Jesus. I'll probably be Gordon Ramsay, like Adventure Sunji. A tuber, a Ute. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Can we play Boards game together? Huh? Baldur's Gate together? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can. It's multiplayer. We can do We can do a group Baldur's Gate, but it's gonna be like really hard to keep people that keep playing. get Mooney to fucking get Mooney to get Baldur's Gate 3 because I'm like, no, he hasn't played it. He hasn't played it. You know what's funny? The only game that is like an adventure RPG game that he's played is currently the one he's playing, which is Crimson Desert. Is that fucking absurd? That's fucking absurd. That Crimson Desert is his first time playing a fantasy open world game. And I'm like, right? We need to get him beat Baldur's Gate 3 and make him fucking play it. We need to get him to do that. He hasn't played Skyrim either. And I'm like, that's crazy. You've never played Skyrim. And he hasn't really watched me play Skyrim, which is crazy. Like, how the fuck? Not even like Red Dead Redemption. Like, look at this normie ass man. He hasn't played Skyrim at all. Oh, let me see what. Oh, you have a recipe. Dryad bark salad. Crispy dryad skin with various lightly magic leaves on a plate of dryad bark covered with caramelized dryad bark crumbles. Treant sap syrup. Oh, as a version of ranch dressing. Oh. I think, yeah, depending on the source material, dryads can have like root or like bark skin, or you can have the softer dryads, like, you know, like Greek myth. They're basically hot women who live in the forest or the water. Like, it depends on like the source material, but you could definitely do that. Definitely. I imagine like a good dryad salad. Yeah. The syrup. Imagine the syrup, like the sap is kind of like birch syrup instead of maple syrup. It's like more of like a birchy taste. Or maybe it depends on where you get the dryad from. Oh, because it could be like more birchy or more mapley, you know? For Underdark, make entrances on the map. Of a second map. Yes, we should. I think after we do this square, we'll do an Underdark version, and then we'll pick like where we know the different spots could be, and then like replicate it there. I think it's cool because you could make the borders of the map, like instead of it being blue, you can change the colors. Do it like just flat black, you know? Kawaii normie. He's not a normie, but nobody who's my friend is a fucking normie, but he hasn't played Skyrim, which is crazy. Thank you, Mari, for the hydrate and unshrimp reminder. I'm gonna do this. Maybe he doesn't like fantasy. He does. That's the thing is, he plays Crimson Desert. He likes it. He's just out here trying to be suave and shit. He's out here pretending to be suave or some shit. Naiads are the water ones, right? Because get it, dry ads, because they're dry. We eating plant people now, I guess. Kiri already has like fucking Displacer Beast and Blink Dogs, so, and an orc. So sure, fuck it. The dryads can catch these hands. This food recipe here, but it's too long to fit in the Twitch chat, so you're sending it in DMs? Oh my god, open up my Discord and see all the messages I have to read. Some random fantasy creature and I'll make some unhinged shit. You know? I don't know. Here, fucking take a you know, I don't know. My brain like stopped working. I don't know. Somebody give you a fantasy animal and then say, all right, go crazy, go stupid with it. That fits, but make it something that their explosions could be good or something. I don't know. Like a mud mephit and you're fucking, it's just straight mud. I don't know. Idea that people who sees shit like swords and dragons and are like, it's fine, I guess. It's crazy to me. It is. Let's see. What would be a good creature? D&D creature. Mimic. Do something with a mimic. Give me something with a mimic, like mimic tongue food or something. Make something with a mimic. Now, would powdered mimic be something like enhances food? Like MSG? Would powdered mimic be like MSG? I'm asking the important questions. Can I use Fae in the well? I mean, technically you can, but it would feel a little weird because I'm talking to my Faes and you're talking about eating yourselves. I like to imagine witches and fairies specifically use mimics as armor and pets, like make a deal with other races to make them living armor, and it's just a mimic. See, you know what's funny? You say that because in my longer running campaign, as a Yoli bird, which is just an Aarakocra, where we live in the Yoli Isles is tons of mimics, right? They just get used to living with mimics, and my character has a mimic that shapes like a book, and I just keep it in my bag, and I feed him little scraps of food every day. Every day I feed him little scraps of food. He doesn't do anything. He's just there vibing in my bag. My little mimic book. He looks like my spell book. Fairy dust would be MSG instead of mimic. I feel like fairy dust is like sugar times 12. Mimic Knight would go hard. Well, have you seen Dungeon Meshi? Actually, no, it wasn't a mimic. But there was living armor, but it was actually like a shellfish. Mind Flayer calamari. The Mind Flayer's tentacles gives just a bit more of the ordinary taste to it. Oh my god, out of this world. That's a whole ass man. But sure, we've in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. Nah, 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 nah. Hold on, I want to redo this like passage. I feel like that looks a little bit better. Plump Helm Roast, a unique pie filled to the brim with minced liquefied plump helmet mushrooms. The subterranean fungus is rather sweet, which allows it to be brewed into alcohol, among other things, which makes the pie a rather addictive meat of sweet and savory. Mix of sweet and savory. Often served with plump helmet wine and fine dwarven cheese. That sounds really interesting. That sounds really actually interesting. Forbidden Memories, a stew of changeling meat and mimic blood. Whoa! Tastes like your favorite foods and brings back happy memories in vivid detail, but it corrupts them, drains them of happiness and fondness. The cost of the fame. That's crazy. Wait, hold. You know what would be kind of funny? That could be like a meal somebody like deviously planned for somebody. I'm like, this pie, there's this stew right here. It's for that guy. You give him that one. And then they fuck with him because your memories got tainted. That's crazy. Dwarves should be great with strong cheese. It just feels right. I mean, yeah, I imagine they make really fucking good cheese. Dwarvish cheese. They're good at the staples. Meat, cheese, bread. That's they're like, that's a dwarvish meal. Meat, cheese, bread, ale. Hearty, solid, tons of calories, tons of protein, good amount of fat. They're like, yeah, this is a fucking meal. It's a misty eyeball. Can you say? I'm kind of liking this connector. I'm kind of fucking with it. I'm gonna have to like blend this out. There's a poison of changeling and mimic essence that replicates and replaces the victim's blood, suffocating them and eventually consuming the body to make a Fae mimic. That's like a parasitic blood. Parasitic blood. That's crazy. Right? Because imagine it's slowly like, I imagine that it takes a while because it like each time it gets pumped through the heart, it like alters it slightly. You know, like how water erodes rock? Like it erodes like the blood through each pump through the heart. Oh, and then like their personality starts to change. And next thing you know, like their skin color starts to change because the blood is converting. Oh, I'm gonna throw this up here with the magic actually. Don't tell me that I spelled it wrong. Fuck you. I have views in my thing. I'm Canadian. God. I hate it when I do anything online because everybody else uses fucking U's in their words, and the US says I'm gonna take the U's out. But how dare you tell me online that I spelt color wrong? I did not. I don't spell color wrong. Y'all are spelling it weird. No, I said discoloring. And it tried to tell me, see, look, tried to tell me exactly the same without the U. Nah, fuck you. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Color has U in it. I don't give a fuck. You Americans can't tell me online that I spelt it wrong. I didn't. Now, fuck you. Fuck you, Google. Or whatever the fuck. Fuck you, any fucking writing thing telling me that I spelt colors wrong. That's some bullshit. Pisses me off. Just found a medium-sized spider chilling on my leg. What do you mean you just found a medium-sized spider chilling on your leg? Huh? Please escort that guy out of there. Mimic shell soup. The bowl is made from the chest part. The meat is gently separated flesh cube, pan-seared with various aromatic spices. The meat seems to change to match the consumer's preferred meats. That would be great. That'd be the poor man's steak. The poor man's steak is mimic meat. The poor man's steak, bro. Black old sun, won't you? Not the huntsman. I was outside. I tapped my leg to shake off the dirt in my shoe. Huntsman fell off my leg. So you have a spider named the Huntsman? I love that you have this spider and you're like, oh yeah, that there's the Huntsman. Does that mean that mimics are not rare? I think it depends. In my D&D world that I'm in my campaign, on the island that they live, mimics are absolutely all over the place. They come in like so many different sizes. People just kind of get used to dealing with mimics that it's like they're not even actually coming after you most of the time. They're just existing in the area because they grow like by polyps, right? Pretty sure mimics canonically grow through polyps, like a mushroom almost. Like they have like little mimic spores that spread out and they replicate stuff in the area or something. So on this island, they're absolutely not rare at all. But so it could depend. Does it live near dungeons? Would eat it often? Mimic corpses fetch a good price? They could. It's called a huntsman spider. Oh, I see. The way you referred to it, I thought it was just the huntsman. Enjoyed by both the rich and poor. What happens if you inhale mimic spores? I imagine nothing. I imagine nothing. Like if you inhale like mushroom spores, nothing happens. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe you have to pass a constitution saving throw of a 1, or else it fucking infects the host or something. Imagine a mimic infested person. Like imagine it grew like, people are like conjoined twins, but what if the conjoined twin was a mimic and not actually your twin? That would make a crazy horror story, wouldn't it? A person gets... Oh, thank you for the... Everyone's doing the reminder. Stretch. And tea. I'm almost done my tea, actually. Right? That would be kind of crazy. Oh, you know what? It's a good time that you put the reminder because it's 10 o'clock already. Not the...
Maury is my amazing mommy, and I am nothing but a good little puppy with a fluffy tail that goes arf arf on my hands and knees.
What do you mean you were curious? We played this already, Kiri. We played this like already. What do you mean you're curious? He's a good puppy, isn't he? Mooney is a good puppy, isn't he? This is my fault. It is. But I thought I did it for the meme. I did it because it was funny. He's a good puppy. I'm waiting for him to be here in chat. I turned this thing on way too early. Because of course, the second I put it on, he's like, I'm going to Texas. Like, for fuck's sake. So I gotta wait for him to come back so I can torture him with it. Torture him with it. Bring him back. Tell him to come back from DreamCon. We don't want to wait till Monday. Ugh. Wait till Monday. Like, how dare you fucking visit friends and go to a convention and have fun? How dare? That's crazy. Okay, I think we got a good bit of stuff. We started the beginnings of this. The straight, I think I like how the straights came through, Elder mimic spores, not actually older, rather more evolved species of mimic, can be lethal to consume the host. Leading them off into the wilds. Oh, like almost like that mushroom that takes over the ant brain. I can imagine that there's a brand of mimics that does that. Right? I imagine. I think that's really cool. And like I imagine they're even rarer than like the regular degular mimic. Pretty good. Okay, so I know what we're working on next time. We're gonna keep working on this map, extend this up. This is all icy lands. This is like the North Pole, basically. So we will be working more on that next time. As per usual, we're gonna take a screenshot and put it on a thing. Oopsie. Oh, I'm sleeping like a dog on the floor. Hold on. We're gonna put this on the thing before I pull up my schedule for tonight. Okay, let me push you to a thing here. Aha! What are you saying? A woman in the very early stages of pregnancy inhales some of the elder mimic spores. Oh, kind of fused with a newly forming baby. What if that's how changelings are made? Like, what if that was how changelings were made? Because I don't think there is an actual explanation for why some creatures, especially in the D&D world, end up becoming changelings. Is there? I don't remember. Right? Is there? I don't recall that there being a canonical thing. There is, you just don't remember? You watch a video about it? Okay. I mean, that could be a variant, like real changelings and variant changelings. You know what I mean? That could be cool. Hold on, I'm putting this in the maps. July 10th. So I'm going to add that to the to the wiki. Now they're going to look a little different because they're going to be more square now. Hold on, image. Import the picture. Alrighty, so that's been, the wiki has been updated. So I can close that. Save. Close that. And I'm gonna get my schedule. Been here for over an hour, time flew. Yeah, oh no, you're stuck in the ads. Well, I'm gonna get the schedule while they're stuck in the ads. Pretty good. We did so much good stuff today. We did so much good stuff today. Yeah, make sure you join the Discord. We hang out and we have so much fun. We're on there like all the time, to be honest. Literally like half the time we'd end stream tomorrow, like on Saturdays or whatever, and we just end up in there. Or when I was feeling ill and they just ended up being on there and we just had an impromptu full day movie marathon. It was so much fun. Yeah, crazy. We were just talking about the Discord. Yeah, so if anybody wants to join the Discord, it is active. I'm so surprised that I actually have a really active Discord. We're on there all the time. All the time. But yeah. It's crazy. We did so much today. We did so much. Okay, so I'm pulling up the schedule. And then we'll do the schedule before I let everyone go for the night.
I've had enough. You took my wife. You fucked my crops. I'm taking
your life. All right. We're going to go into watch party. Alrighty. So, today we did Rococo Vs The World. And yeah, this week has been like a lot of fun shit, you know? A lot of fun shit. Bye. And tomorrow, shut up. At some point we'll go back to Alien. I don't feel like doing it, you know. I don't feel like doing it right now, you know. One last thing? Yeah. What you got? What you got? I can always pull back up the wiki. You want me to add that in? That corpse stuff from Warhammer? Which one? I try to remember. I was debriefed once upon a time about literally Warhammer lore about tons of shit, and now I can't remember. I can't remember. Maybe tell me, and I can remember. Corpse starch? I don't remember. Kiri, help me out here. Kiri, help me out here. What's corpse starch? Reuse corpse as food. Ah, I see. Recycling. Waste not, want not, and all that. Hold on. Where did I put that fucking thing? That, but monster. Okay, so we're like we're grinding up monster. Toxic over time. So consuming too much monsters can cause like toxicity, magical sickness. I see. Okay, I'm just adding this in. I'm adding it into the thingy before I finish Monster Mania. Too much monster flesh consumption can lead to monster. Got it. It weighs out the con. Yeah, it's like an over. Yeah, it's like having too much tuna and having too much mercury in your system. Yeah. I get that. Okay. So yeah, today we did Rococo Vs The World. We did so much today. I'm so happy. And then tomorrow at noon PST, which is 10 p.m. EST. No, sorry. At noon PST, which is 3 p.m. EST. We're playing Skyrim. And at noon, at the same time as I go live, this is really what it is. At the same time I go live, for those who missed today, the audio drama premieres on YouTube at the same time as I go live tomorrow. Yeah. So if you missed it today, you're gonna see it tomorrow. And please watch it and give me that like, because YouTube needs to know that I exist. Yeah. Yeah. So I think we are going to call it, let me see. I don't see anybody that I want to raid into today. Why is this fucking playing? I didn't say you should play. I think we're just going to call it tonight. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will definitely see you tomorrow at YouTube and also here for Skyrim. Have a good night, everyone. Be good, and yeah, awesome. Drow should have Japanese. That would be really cool. That'd be really cool. All right, have a good night, guys. Bye bye. Not the fish. I can't hear it, bro. You can't hear it.